3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Boom.
There we go. That was pretty
Discord
good.
lag. That's what
No,
we're
yeah,
blaming it on.
yeah. Sam's on Discord lag in person.
There you go.
Welcome everybody to Making Invitationals. We're doing Sunfill, part 2 for the evening.
Hey.
Now let's have Garrett do a recap of what just occurred.
So, we finished
gentle.
talking with the ambassador to Good, who told us to seek out his brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Who is a recluse and won't see anybody. So, Bunker got drunk and got in a fight, and so I threw cold water on him and told him to straighten his act up. And then we all split ways for the day. I went with Lagric to the library and studied battlefield tactics, and Lagric studied whatever he was studying that made him giggle. And Lydia went with Marcella to go talk to Gilbert, the servant of the prince that we're trying to see, who told us that the prince will see nobody, but maybe if Lydia could play some music, he would be happy to hear some music from Lydia, if she'll play well. And then our boy, crap, I just blanked on your name.
Gallus.
Gallus went to challenge
The
some
one with green.
jerk for his heron blade, and he got his butt kicked.
What? No, you can't say butt kicked. I didn't lose on the first round.
Well, he got his arm cut, so therefore he lost his sword. And that's where we left off. So
That's a great recap right there. That's nice and sweet. Alright. So, basically what I'm thinking is, you guys can create a plan in this. We have like a few minutes that we can just talk it out. And then I'll throw in some interlude stuff. And we're basically just gonna do the rest of this episode and time jump to when the ball is, basically. We're not gonna do the ball today, but that's what this next session is about. It's just getting everything ready for what you're gonna do. And we're just gonna
Okay.
talk about what we do. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We'll deal with Laura first.
Yeah, deal with her for sure.
So the rest of your day, you just kind of spend with Marcella and you guys kind of talk. Do you have any ideas or anything you want to bring up during this time that you want to talk about?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Marcella, what do you think we should do? Who do you think we should ask to go?
Are you talking to
and sneak
Marcella?
into? Yes, I said Marcella.
Well, I think as long as nobody's there, which there shouldn't be, we can just send all of them. It probably should be okay.
I don't know, some of them... I don't think... What's his face? What's his name? Blanchard? No.
Bunker.
What is his name? Bunker. I
Bunker?
don't think Bunker should go.
That's probably wise.
Sweet kid. Sweet kid. But,
A young servant girl runs up and she goes, Duchess Marcella, here's a note for you, a messenger. She goes, thank you. And she takes it and she looks, and she hands it over to you, Lydia, and she goes, this is for you, Lydia.
huh?
Yeah.
I take it and I read it.
And it says, Lydia, the musician of the keep, is hereby called to the prince's house to play music for him.
But
And it's
who's
signed Gilbert.
Oh. Marcella, look.
Yes, I saw Lydia. Hurry, go grab your violin. You must go play. This may be our way in.
Okay. Maybe we can find a secret way to get into the house.
I will see what I can do. But Lydia, perhaps you can try and make this more than just a one-time occurrence. Play well. Maybe he'll invite you back. This is kind of short notice to do anything.
I'm a little rusty, but I will try.
So, okay.
You opened it.
That's true.
I go and get ready.
Okay, you grab your violin. Anybody else want to do anything? You're still looking at your books?
I'm buying me a new sword.
You can go and find a sword. It's about the same quality.
Yeah.
Pretty much Copy paste.
Yeah.
not
Different
amazing.
Just like
signature.
you never lost your last sword.
Yeah. You probably could just go to like the keep and ask for one and they give you one, honestly.
Okay. You don't want to do that then? If I'm not
Alright.
spending money, sure.
Yeah, why not? You can probably go talk to the ambassador and get you one. Pretty easy. We won't roleplay that out. That's
No.
a waste of time.
Yep.
I
I need a sword. Okay, cool.
Cool, yeah, here's a sword.
Hey, buddy, I got you a sword here.
Got you a sword, yeah?
Say I lose this one. Can I get another?
Another.
Do you want to look for anything else while you're in the library, or are you just reading your book?
I would like to look for topics related to the history of mayoral elections in Girod.
Interesting.
Very complicated.
Go ahead and do a destiny roll. Let's see how likely that
Okay,
is.
we'll go
16.
Alright. Sounds level 5 on a perception check.
Are you guys eating my M&M's?
Yeah, they're gone.
Critical failure.
Sounds alright.
You find nothing.
Okay,
Your system's confusing. And you look around and you find a book on politics, and you're like, this is it. And then the rest of it is like on sailing, and you're like, what the crap?
I've been gypped.
Yeah. And so you waste probably the rest of your day looking for it, and you never find it.
Damn it.
Gallus, you find your sword. Lydia, you go up.
Done.
Yeah, sorry.
You good?
You go up to the house of the prince, and you knock, and Gilbert opens. He goes, Madam Lydia, please come in.
Hello, how are you? I curtsy.
He gives you a bow, and he says, please, come this way. And he leads you through a hallway, and you enter into a room that is quite large. It's very big. In fact, the ceilings go up to the second floor, you would assume. Make a perception check.
Cool.
The series?
Okay.
The floor?
How many
6
dice?
dice.
Is that what he said?
How many dice, Flyer?
I think he means it's a 2-story.
Huh?
How many dice?
6.
6 dice. Sure.
6 dice coming right up. You gotta make sure I count.
4.
4.
Very nice.
So that's a +1, or was that an assist, or was that a real?
No, that's a roll.
Oh, okay. So 4.
Bad thought. If I'm dueling, can I secretly heal myself?
It takes longer
That's my
than,
perception
like,
check.
Okay. That's
So-
all I needed to know.
yeah. It takes energy and thought, and definitely not in a duel can you sit back and do it. Maybe somebody else can do it to you while you're dueling. Maybe.
Cheat.
Yeah, like if they like grabbed your leg or something.
Oh, we have to make physical contact? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check.
So Lara, your perception check was a 4, which is really high. You notice that there appears to be a person hidden in the upper floor, but you can't really see him, and yeah, he's just kind of there. Gilbert says, please, do not try to speak to the prince. He does not wish to be talked to, but please go ahead and play.
Alright. I will do my best. I know a little rusty. I've been on the road for a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
And so I'm a little rusty because I've been traveling.
Oh, and so what's his face?
Gilbert.
Gilbert. He looks at you, nods, and says, "Go ahead, please."
Okay, so I'm gonna do a musician
Yes.
thing. So 7 dice.
7.
7.
What? Holy shit! Critical
did it.
success.
So you get +4.
1, 2.
Alright, and then 5.
Garrett, watch your mouth.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you, Garrett.
Let's see. And then what was it?
5.
5.
It's 7.
5.
Oh, 7.
No, that was for the assist.
I just added your modifier of intelligence to it. It's 5. I mean 7.
Oh.
7. Okay. It's a good thing you had that plus. You rolled 1. Oh, it was 1
You-
plus.
So we're 5.
1
You
plus
feel
4.
very rusty, Laura. Very rusty. But years of playing the violin, you freaking nail it. You play like the best you've ever played, pretty much. Like you could potentially do better, but like
Seduced him with it.
it's so good. And you play probably for like a good 45 minutes straight, and you just keep going, and you finally finish. You're panting, like you just put your heart and soul into it, and After you finish, you're just kind of breathing. You notice that nobody's making any sound. There's no clapping or anything, and Gilbert gives you a good smile and says, "Thank you so much for coming." And he
Thank you. I'm encouraging again.
gives you a bow and he leads you out of the house. So, that interaction occurred.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys can all meet up later that evening, probably at one of the taverns if you'd like. Probably you could go to the
That's what
same
I
one
do.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's go back to the same one. I like the bartender there.
Hey, welcome back!
Back to get me some more religion tonight, bartender.
Oh, very good.
I the religion of ale, of course.
Oh, of course. No better religion than that.
He's the best preacher around.
You heard the latest news, my friend?
What's the latest?
Apparently, the Brittle Cone murderer is back, and he's made it up to good.
He's made it to good, you say?
Yes, one of the
Who?
Brittle Cone,
Discord lad.
the murderer. Of course, he the new name is the Brittle Cone Gripper, because he strangles all the women that he kills.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, one woman was found last night. Died of what they said the same thing in Brittle Cone.
You know, now that you mention that, while we were traveling in a stop along the way, there was a woman killed in similar manner.
Really? Please tell me.
Well, we could never find who did it. We presumed it was the boyfriend or the fiancé of the person who was murdered, because he was at the scene, but he didn't remember anything.
No, that's interesting.
Yes.
You might have to
Wait,
investigate
am
this.
I at the tavern with them?
Oh yeah, 100%. You're there.
Oh.
Just to go back to the beginning, he probably laughed and said, "You're not allowed to have the moonshine drink tonight."
Yes, please don't give that to her, barkeep. She was quite an embarrassment at dinner last night.
Please.
Was
You
it
should have
like
had her
a
handcuffed and
America?
put in her chambers earlier.
Huh?
Say again.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it like a few weeks later?
No, this is the next day. I said we're probably gonna do a time jump in this video.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're not going to right now. This is like the next day after you've arrived. You guys have all met up at the tavern, the same one that you got to the first day. Yeah.
You guys were discussing the
Tell
murder.
And it was not that embarrassing. Thank you very much.
In fact, did you bring your violin with you?
Yeah, I promised I would play, remember?
Yeah. He's like, Lydia, please! They have space for you up there right now!
Alright. I will try my best.
Please fail again. 'Cause now that I'm in her presence again, she's
It'll
still,
make it better.
she plays so good, and then I show up and
Do
What's the
7 and
assist?
7.
7 and
You just make me nervous.
you rolled 9.
That's a
Minus
minus
You
2.
rolled 9. Why?
You rolled 7.
No, I rolled.
Oh,
9.
you did roll 9.
Hang on, let me re-roll.
It's because
that.
you have 10 dice normally.
Yes, I'm used to doing a 10.
I have 7.
Well, that's a lot better. That's a +1.
Gosh,
Plus 1.
dang it. I should have left it.
Yeah, you
No,
should have not
five.
said anything.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's an 8.
7.
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then plus 1, right?
What, dude?
'Cause
There's
you
7
rolled-
That's
dice.
6.
That's 6 dice.
6 hits and then a +1.
Yes.
So it's
1,
a 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, man.
And then
Yeah,
a
yeah,
+1.
there you go. So you got an 8.
So
So
it was just 7. It was only a +1, wasn't it?
+1? Yeah, you're right. So 7. You got a 7.
Math's hard for engineers.
I know, gosh dang it. That's because we gave up and went to Excel. So, Laura, you play the best you've ever played. Like, one of the best performances. Again. Round 2. Like, you warmed up earlier in the day. This one's even better. And it is magnificent. At the end, you probably played for like an hour. People they all stand up and give you rounds of applause.
I
and
tipped
they-
her a couple coins.
Oh,
my
everybody's
shirt's
throwing
off.
coins at you. It's amazing. The tavern is just
Thank you.
up and happy and cheerful. They're all really happy. Anyways, let's go back to the conversation, shall we?
This is while Lydia's playing.
yeah.
Best music ever, and just dismissed.
Mark, you tell me, where in this city did this murder happen?
You see, rumor has it that the lady was she's one of the servants of one of the nobles, so she was coming out of the keep.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She was coming
Who
out
was
of the
it?
keep.
Huh?
Who was it?
You're playing the violin.
Yeah, but you might know her. Make a general knowledge check. I'd say she challenged a
So
little.
I'm sitting.
Four.
I'm sitting at the table with them, right?
100%. You're at the bar.
Who is all around us right now? Like of our party.
There's not a bunker. There's Lars up playing.
Oh,
So
thank
you
goodness.
Okay.
you have Dreyfus, the man, Gallus, Lagric, and William.
Okay.
I love how we don't call William by his middle name.
Yeah, I know it's Hugh Lag. but
Actually, you guys have made a conversation. I'll get in a minute.
make
Oh, his name is Hugh Lag?
his name is Hugh
Hugh
Lag.
Lag.
Yeah, but the man is just
Oh,
like it's so much better.
The man.
He
So,
does sound better.
anyways, you might know the servant, but you're playing, so you don't quite know. So you can make a check later after the conversation's done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Oh.
Oh, where was it? It was outside the keep.
Outside the keep. Very interesting.
And it was last night?
Aye.
Do you know the hour at which it happened?
Nay. Just last night sometime.
Hey, William, didn't you say Bunker came in late last night?
Indeed.
Who's this Bunka?
What?
Oh, is he the man that was here last night?
Yes, he was drinking
Yes.
quite a bit.
Oh, yes, I fed him and took a lot of money.
Did he get into a fight while he was here?
Wait,
No,
where is
he
Bunker?
he did not get into a fight. No, he left quite wasted though, so I don't imagine he could have gotten into a fight outside. I don't know, but he left this intoxicated and didn't fight anybody here.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, he said he'd gotten into a fight.
He got into a fight, but it wasn't here. He was out wandering the streets.
Indeed.
This
Oh,
is a
well.
little suspicious.
Perhaps. But perhaps he just got into a fight.
It is true. It is Bunker.
It's Bunker after all.
This is Bunker.
Maybe we should try to keep a little better eye on him, though.
Perhaps.
Aye, if it's your friend. Could be good saving some ladies' lives if he really is the brittle gripper.
Yes. Part of me doubts that he really is. I don't think he's smart enough to get away with murder.
I don't think smart has anything to do with it.
Perhaps he's stupid enough to get away with it.
That's more like it. That's good.
At this time, your conversation kind of lulls, and Lydia comes over after playing, and another musician takes over. And he goes, Lydia! Oh, it's so good to have you back. Here, please. All drinks are on the house tonight for you.
What? Even the moonshine?
Not the moonshine. In
I
fact,
promised you I would play.
well, thank you. Here, have my best cherry ale. Save it for the best case, best special occasions. Here you go. He gives you a
Can you
little
put
cup.
a little something in there, please?
He looks at you, smiles, and goes, "No." I saw what the one did to you last night.
What?
I saw what the one shot I gave to you last night did, and I do not want to make you so inept as such.
It is nothing.
Nothing that she remembers.
Yeah. He gives you a nice little cup, and it has some beautiful tasting ale. Much better than the normal ale.
You know how to...
Anyways, the barkeep goes, anyways, I must serve other customers. If you need anything, please let me know.
Of course, thank you, barkeep.
He gives you a little
What are you
nod and he
guys
walks off.
talking about?
Lydia, I must say that your violin performance tonight was quite stunning.
It was exquisite.
Well, thank you.
Wow, did my character
Kindly
just get sincere
appreciate
compliment?
it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Were you lying?
Wait, deception check? Persuasion
No,
check.
It's definitely not a deception check.
Wait, what?
He's laughing because his character gave a compliment, which is abnormal for William.
At least a sincere compliment.
Yeah, a sincere
Yeah,
compliment.
that's
It
To
doesn't-
anyone other than Lagric.
Yeah, that's true. For some reason you bonded to Lagric.
Compliment?
Huh?
William, did you actually mean that?
Yeah, William.
Of
Did you
course.
mean that?
I always mean what I say. You guys know me.
Well, thank you. I very much appreciate. Now, what were you guys talking about?
Well, there was a murder near the keep last night. Did you hear
Well,
about it?
Pete.
Yes. Said one of the noble servants had been murdered.
Most
Right.
unfortunate.
Who?
Barkeep. Barkeep.
Ah, yes. Yes, William?
Do you know the name of this servant? The one that was strangled?
I don't, but you could ask some of the constables if you're really interested.
Of course. But perhaps...
What she look like?
She was one of the servants for, insert one of the houses that I haven't created yet that lives there.
How's Baratheon?
No, we're not doing
Yeah,
Game of Thrones here.
Alright, fine.
You could go ahead and make your general
House of
knowledge
Mythos.
check, Lara, now.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
What is
House
it?
of Mythos. How about
You have
General knowledge.
5 dice.
Okay.
that? House of
5 days.
Ravenclaw.
Holy knowledge. 2.
2.
I thought it was so much worse than, way better than that because he said holy knowledge.
You wouldn't recognize her name. You don't recognize the servant. You don't remember really any of the servants of this noble.
Okay.
At least right now.
Okay.
Dope.
Anything else you guys would like to talk about? Justice Marcella did not come with Lydia tonight, so it's just the main group.
Oh, Lydia, do tell us, how did your meeting go today?
It was quite strange, actually. I get there, and Gilly, what's his name?
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert.
You can call him Gilly, that actually works, honestly.
Gilly.
I call him Gilly.
Yeah, it works really.
I hate it. Just
He
character from Game
took
of Thrones.
me to this room, and I saw this man up on the second floor, in the shadows, just stand there. And he said, don't look at him. He does not want to say hello, just play. So I played one of my best times, I add, and that was it. I played for 45 minutes, and I came here.
Very nice.
Didn't say hello, didn't say nothing.
Interesting. That does sound rather odd.
What's so funny, Sam?
He's pressing the volume up and down with a good scare. They've been fighting over it. Anyways,
Funny. So I don't know how it went.
Well, the fact that you actually got in the mansion is better than I expected. Is there a chance that you can go back again?
We'll see. Me and Marcella are thinking of having one of you guys sneak in. But not Bunker. Bunker's acting strange lately.
Well, he's
Oh,
always
it's
acted
just
strange.
He is always drunk. Or so it
You're right. So Bunker, no, not at all. He will not help this. But
What about Lagric?
we,
they
No,
don't
I
really want to go
don't know.
sneaking.
if he's missing, we need one of you guys to sneak in during the ball.
Well, what about Marcella? She seems to be the sneakiest of us. After all, she
Yes,
managed to sneak
but
out of good
me
under the
and her
noses of her
have to
parents.
be out of the ball.
She did save me from the town square.
Indeed.
Say that
Yeah.
again, Laura.
Again, though, again, if you guys listen to me,
Sorry, that's really difficult.
then if one of you guys go, then no one will question where me, Marcella, or Lagric are.
Fair point.
Okay.
Well, perhaps you should try to get in and play violin for him more anyways over the course of time until the ball, and see if, sometime during that time you gain more information, or perhaps his demeanor changes. Who knows? Anything could happen.
Yes,
It's true.
we'll see.
William, you think you can handle sneaking in this?
It's not my strong suit.
I mean, neither is mine.
Alright.
I mean,
Perhaps,
I'm the strength, not.
Mr. Lag, do you think you could sneak in?
I'm the man.
I'm the man. I can do anything.
Of course you are. That's why we keep you around.
He smiles and takes a swig of ale.
It may be possible for me to get in, but it will be difficult.
Oh, for sure, no doubt. But
As long as you guys train until then.
oh, for sure. I mean, William here's probably got books about sneaking.
Dreyfus, how are you at infiltrating and sneaking?
I could probably get us in.
Done. I'll get us in.
If one, maybe two of you guys can go. But
He
they
definitely.
will expect some of you guys to go since we talked
definitely
about
can.
you
Oh, but
and
he'll pretend he can.
Marcella's father has
Can I,
met you.
oh,
Say that again, Laura. You kind of like.
Marcella's father knows you guys, so I'm sure he'll want to see you there. But we can say that two of you are sick, or we can figure something out to say, so he doesn't question where you guys are.
That may work.
could work. Could fail horribly.
It could.
Unless you guys try. We all really want to figure this out, at least try.
Well, let's
What
see if we
happens
can
if we-
figure out an alternative method. We'll use the sneaking as a last resort.
I concur, because one, I don't think any of us are as stealthy as the Duchess is, and I think she's the only one that could possibly do this, and I don't think it'd be best to get caught.
Speaking of
Oh wow.
speaking of stealthiness, can I perceive Dreyfus's lie that he's a very good sneaker?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll good.
You roll good. You honestly believe he believes he can get you in.
I think he thinks
He does
Dang
not appear to be lying.
He's just an idiot. Wonderful. That's the tricky thing about stupid people.
Yeah. They believe their stupidity. So, yes. So we're going to end the conversation there. And the night goes on. You guys go to bed.
Can we-
As you walk into the room, you hear snoring already in the inn. At the end,
Oh.
where Bunker's asleep already, it seems.
I'd like to put a bell on his door.
Okay.
I like that. I was going to volunteer to watch him, but that is much smarter.
Sam looks. He's sitting in Bunker's room.
No, not in his room, but I'm over here like getting ready to go sit down and see you just bell. I'm like, much better. Much better.
I put a bell on his door.
Perfect. All right.
Are there any windows?
Yes. Each room would have a window.
Okay. Hey, Mike, do you have another bell? Let's place it on the window as well. Actually, how high up?
He's asleep.
You're in the second floor.
Okay, is it relatively easy to climb down?
Not really. It's probably like a challenge level 4
Not the
climb.
bunker.
Okay,
He's-
if Bunker's drunk, then we'll be fine. So,
He's asleep. I'm not going in his room. Plus, have you seen him try to walk anywhere?
that's a good point. I don't think he's got the dexterity to get down without falling, and which we'll hear. So,
Yeah. So you put a bell on his door. And you guys all go to bed. Make a perception check. Lara, you can't because you're not here. Sorry.
I'm
a
not?
5. Wow.
Nice.
I'm rolling fairly decent.
I didn't
today.
say I went home.
1.
Well, you went. Oh, so you're staying at the inn with them?
I figured you'd go to your room.
Lydia can stay in my room.
What?
Whoa there, sir.
You're there? Is that what you said?
No, it's
But I
just,
take his bed.
oh, you're gonna take Gallus' bed?
Yeah, he can sleep on the floor.
What?
Just go. He's trying to steal your bed.
What? Fine, but I still
Yeah,
need
and
blankets and
when
I'm on the
someone's
floor.
out there murdering girls, I don't really go out there.
She trusts me for protection.
Ooh.
That sounded so much worse than I thought.
100%. And that's on the internet forever. That's great.
Okay, well, you can have the bed, but I take the blankets and I'm on the ground.
Alright, she makes a perception check as well.
No, I think the blanket.
Okay, what's your
Okay,
perception, Laura?
6.
I miss having perception.
4.
Alright, what'd you roll? So you kind of stir, but you don't hear anything. You go back to sleep. Lara and Garrett both wake up at the same time, and they hear nothing. In fact, you wake up a couple times thinking you heard something, and nothing. There's nothing. Nothing ever happens the whole night.
I am a sound sleeper, you
Yeah.
suckers.
I slowly take his blanket.
Okay, he's asleep, and you take one of his blankets.
Gosh dang it.
At one of the times when I wake up,
Each time I wake
I-
up, I
I
still
go
want
to,
the blanket though.
It's harder and harder every time you try, and you only get one of them. Go ahead, Garrett.
at one point when I wake up, I go to check on Bunker.
Okay, the bell is still on the door.
I, of course, mute the bell when I open
Okay,
the door.
you see Bunker sprawled out on his face, snoring on the bed.
An idiot as always.
Sleep sound, you idiot.
It's around. You probably woke up at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you, anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, you gonna keep the bell there or move it?
I'll remove it
Okay,
at this point.
you remove the bell. So yeah, basically within the next 5 minutes, you guys need to come up with a plan. And I will kind of fast forward to what happens over the next 3 weeks. So that's kind of where we're at.
Okay.
I say we should pause and wait till next week since I'm feeling sick.
Okay,
I'm okay with that.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we'll make it work. And
Sorry,
we'll have-
I kind of missed that.
no, the Discord kind of makes it harder, so that should work great.
Yeah.
Don't die, Laura.
Yeah, don't die. Feel better soon.
No, honestly.
Alrighty.
Okay, well,
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
next time I will get me a hair and blade.